Hello, kindergarten friends. Welcome to art class. Wish we could be doing this in person, but I guess this is the next best thing. So it's April now, and it is National Poetry Month. And one thing I like to do every April is have my students illustrate poems. The one that we're going to be doing is the one that you see on your screen here, Forgotten Language by Shel Silverstein. So I'll read this to you, and then we're going to make an illustration, a drawing of the poem. So let's go. Forgotten language. Once I spoke the language of the flowers. Once I understood each word the caterpillar said. Once I smiled in secret at the gospel of the starlings and shared a conversation with the housefly in my bed. Once I heard and answered all the questions of the crickets and joined the crying of each dying flake of snow. Once I spoke the language of the flowers. How did it go? How did it go? Awesome. So if you have not already done so, please grab a pencil and a piece of paper, and we're going to make some cool springtime flowers that go along with this poem. All right, friends, so we are going to be drawing some flowers, and once you are done, please have mom or dad take a picture, either with their phones or with the camera on the Chromebook that you're using, and then just have them email them to me, Mr. Blakely. All right, here we go. So you're going to see on my screen, I'm going to be drawing, and let's go ahead and do that. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a big circle right here. There we go. This is going to be our first flower, and this is going to be our easiest one to draw. In the center, draw a black dot like that. Then we're going to have some lines coming out from the center like that. Now, if Mr. Blakely goes too fast for you, I'm going to try not to go too fast, but if I do, you can always rewind the video, start it over again, whatever you need to do. If you need mom and dad to help you, I'm sure they probably will. All right, so there's our first flower top. Next, we're going to go over just a bit further over here. We're going to make another circle. Good. And then we're going to just make like little lines like this. Awesome. And now, in order to make the petals of our flower, we're just going to connect those lines with little short curves. So like this. Yep. 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 Just like that. We're just going to connect all these lines. Good. Now we're not making the stems yet. We're going to save that for the end because some of the stems will be behind other flowers. All right. Next up, I want you to move over here near the edge of the paper. We're going to make a little bit of a smaller circle. We're going to do that same thing. We're going to make those little lines like we did before. And once again, we're going to connect them with just little petals, little short half circles like we did. At the start, this one's going to look a lot like our other flower, but here's the thing. See, I want you to find the tops of these, the middle of them, and I want you to connect the middle to the middle. So for example, we're going to connect this one to the middle of that one, to the middle of the next one over, to the middle of the next one over, and so on and so forth. And one more. And see, we just have another kind of flower. So that might be more like a marigold, whereas this last one we did was more like a sunflower. All right. Hopefully this is coming along pretty good. So the next thing we're going to make is a tulip. And this is one of my favorite ones to draw. So come down to kind of the middle of the paper here, and I want you to make a big letter U, just like this, a big curve. And then we're going to go back across like that. Fun, right? And let's do one more flower top, and then we'll make our stems. So here we go. This is going to be kind of a wavy circle. So let's start at the top, and we're just going to go wavy, wavy. wavy, wavy. Just like that. Hopefully that everyone got that okay. And then the center, just another little circle like that. Awesome. So there's all our flower tops. Now we got to make our stems and our leaves. I'm going to start at the bottom because that's the easiest one to do. You just draw 2 lines like this, going right down to the bottom of the page. And for this guy, same thing. Let's draw a line all the way down. Well, we're trying to draw over top of our flower in front, right? And then another one. Excuse me. Good. Nice long stems. And if you want to make a flat, if you want to make some petals, they look just like this. They go out and they come back in with a little line like that. And they go out, they come back in a little line. All right, next, let's do this top flower. And again, the reason I'm doing them in this order is so that we don't accidentally draw over top of anything, right? Awesome. Just 2 long, straight, narrow lines, just like that. Same thing here. We can also do this. Let's make a little curve at the bottom like that. That's another thing flowers sometimes have. And then 2 lines down like that. And then last but not least, make 2 long lines down here. That's all of our stems. You can probably use some more leaves, so like a curve, line like that, and a curved line like that. There you go. Hopefully you all are getting this pretty good. I love drawing flowers, you guys. They are so beautiful and so much fun. All right, so there are our spring flowers. If you want to, you can add other things in here like bees or maybe some blades of grass. That's all optional. One thing I would like you to do, if you can, is if you have markers or crayons at your house, go ahead and color them. Try and do a good job. Try and stay inside the lines. Try not to go over your lines that you've already drawn too badly. And once you're done, make sure that you have mom or dad email them to me. And yeah, I think that's it. So, all right, well, this is not quite the same as seeing your smiling faces in class, but it is nice to get to have some art time with you guys. That's it for our lesson, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.